Hello everybody, welcome to being curious about Epicure. So welcome tonight. I'm just gonna wait for a minute and see who joins us on this live tonight. And I'd love for you to share with me who you are, where you're from, and who invited you tonight or who introduced you to Epicure. Hi Melanie, welcome. And if you're watching the replay, you can put hashtag replay. Hi Kim, hi Becky, welcome. And you guys can tag people in the video as well as a public event so you can share it with someone that you might have thought of. So I just really want to welcome you guys tonight. I'm just here to share a little bit more about my epic journey with Epicure for anybody who might be curious about what it takes to become a consultant. So we're going to get started. Once again, tell me who you are, where you're from, and who introduced you to Epicure. And if you're a guest here tonight, who invited you. So my name is Benny Martin. I am a senior director with Epicure, and I'm sitting here today 4 years after I started the business with this box right here. That's all it took to get started. And I'm a senior director with Epicure. And if you would have told me 4 years ago that this is what I would be doing as my full-time gig, I probably wouldn't have believed you. I actually didn't even know what direct sales was. So I'm here to just share a little bit more about my story, answer some questions about how and why people do the business and what it takes to get started and be a consultant. So I'm here in Victoria, British Columbia, and I've actually moved twice with my business. I've also gone through a separation, and I now have an almost 5-year-old. He was about 7 months old when I started the business, and he actually fit in the career kit, and I used it as like a playpen while I was in my test kitchen. I started Epicure, to be honest, just for fun. I was in a major food rut in my own kitchen. I was eating a lot of grocery store sort of prepared foods, and I knew I needed to do something. And I went to a cooking class and I got really inspired, and I thought, you know what, maybe I'll just do it for fun and get myself cooking again, get healthy, and see where it goes. So I did sort of our Fast Start program to just challenge myself and get myself really immersed in the products and cooking again. And I had a really good time. My first goal with Epicure was to earn enough money to have a house cleaner every 2 weeks, which, you guys, this pandemic is the first time I haven't cleaned my house in over 4 years. So that was my first goal with Epicure. My second goal with Epicure was to pay for a trip to Chicago for our whole family for a birthday present. And it was a bit bigger of a goal, but it was pretty awesome, and I actually achieved that through my Fast Start program. My next goal was to replace my part-time income so I didn't have to go back to work, and I wanted to stay home with my son, and I achieved that goal. And then my next goal sort of came unexpectedly when I separated from my partner, and I needed to earn more income to provide for Maverick and I. And that happened about 8 months into my business. So I grew my business, and 4 years later, you guys, I'm sitting here so humble and grateful that I earn more money than I ever have in my adult life. And I work a flexible job doing something I absolutely love, surrounded by an amazing community and an Epicure family. And I get to put my family first. So that is my why. Maverick is my why, and I know that he's watching me. I know that he's watching me work hard and, fumble and pick myself back up, and most of all, have resiliency and dream bigger than you guys I ever thought was possible. So that tears me up because, you're worth it, and you can honestly do anything when you put your mind to it. And I really think that I was given this mountain to climb to show others that it's possible. So that's where I'm sharing from today. And that's sort of what has moved me forward in my business. And it can literally be anything you want it to be. So I would love to hear from you guys. What is important to you? Is it family? Is it financial freedom? Is it travel? I know we're in a bit of a different place with that right now, but we will be traveling again. Is it retirement? Is it going back to school? Is it an extension on your house? Is it a renovation? What is, what's important to you? So I'd love to hear from you guys. And the next thing I just want to share is a little bit about why right now is the best time to be part of Epicure. So Epicure has, been of service through this pandemic, and our sales have been 3 times what they have forecasted for our business. Last week, we paid out $1.6 million in compensation and bonuses to our company and our consultants, which is just phenomenal. And Epicure has actually outpaced all pandemic foods. And the top selling pandemic foods have been frozen pizzas, rice and beans, and my favorite, Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Wasn't me, maybe at first. But Epicure has actually outpaced that. But why that really speaks to me is that we are helping people put real food on the tables. People are now home cooking 3 meals a day, 7 days a week. And if you have kids, a million quadrillion snacks. And, we're all home. We're all in our kitchens. And it's been such an opportunity for us to not only, provide for ourselves first. That's why I started the business, was to feed my family. But not only that, we get to share with other people, inspire other people, bring people together. I did a bridal shower of 25 women who could not be on a wine tour together, and I cried so many times. So we get to bring people together. The best parties are always around food, and we can still do that virtually. So that is why Epicure, needs more consultants right now more than ever, and why is the perfect time to get started in this business. And what we predict is that, people are going to be entertaining from home. There's going to be a shift. And, there's been an environmental impact of the pandemic in that nature's had a break. Same with bringing food and cooking back to families and the table and homes. So there's a real opportunity for people to share that with other people. So that's a little bit about sort of our current climate and where Epicure is helping and being of service. We've partnered with the food bank. So right now, mac and cheese, which is somewhere around here, which is Maverick's favorite, for every mac and cheese that someone buys, we're donating a meal to the food bank. So I just love what our company is up to right now. I'm going to go over the 5 reasons why people usually join and start the business. And I would love to hear from you guys. If you're a consultant, which one did you join for? And if you're a guest tonight, just which one excites you the most? So the first one is product discount and income, whether that's extra income, maybe it's a new career, maybe it's a cleaning lady like I did. And product discount. So you get to, sorry, I did my camera backwards so you guys can see. You can give Epicure as tips, as gifts, fill your own cupboards with Epicure groceries. And that's why I did it at first, was I wanted every single thing in the catalog. So that's primarily why people start. If I look at the top paying people in our company, they all joined for a jar of lemon dilly for a discount or something like that. The second reason is rewards and recognition. And this was not one that I was expecting when I joined the business. But as a mom, and as a person who worked at a job for 10 years, we're not always acknowledged and rewarded for a job well done. And in Epicure, I have received more bouquets of flowers to my door. They have sent me now on 4 incentive trips and over 4 other trips, all paid for. And my 4 incentive trips, you guys, were 5-star not something I have ever traveled before. My first trip to Portugal, my very first year in business, I was a new single mom, was to Portugal, and I stayed at the Ritz-Carlton. I had a marble bathroom and was drinking coffee on the balcony and eating dinner in castles. It was like a fairy tale. I've also been to the Dominican Republic. Disney was last year. Mexico is this year. It's just been postponed. And I'm almost at earning Jamaica this year. So incredible travel opportunities. I've also been to Salt Lake City, Las Vegas, Phoenix, Seattle. I get to take my business with me. So not only has Epicure sent me places, but I do cooking classes and go visit my sister up in Whitehorse and take my business with me. I visit my parents and friends back in Ontario. So you can pack your kit up and take it wherever you want to go. Rewards and recognition, and you get rewarded for all those steps along the way. So we have Kim and Robin on this call who have just earned executive director, and Robin will be getting her bonus this month. They also might be getting a surprise in the mail from me soon. And so we really like to celebrate each other. The third reason is probably my favorite, and that is flexibility. You get to say how you work your job, where you get to work your job, and really create your own epic life. So I work for a couple hours in the morning. Maverick and I go and play outside. I work a few evenings a week, and that changes with whatever needs come first in my family. So I always say to new consultants, schedule your family first and work your business around that. And, I had a belief growing up that, being a woman, you could have it all. And I didn't really see that, to be honest, in the traditional workplace. It just didn't have the flexibility that I wanted as a mom and really as a person. So I love that I get to create my own schedule. The fourth one is mission and health. So we are in the business of a good food mission, bringing food to people's tables, one plate at a time. And the cool thing is that your business supports your health and making your own dinner. So I made my own dinner tonight as a cooking class. But not only that, in the last year, I've released over 50 pounds. For those of you who have seen me before, I might look a little bit different. And that is all through just eating real food. And the thing about health is it's not, a magic solution. We have to sustain that over time. So I love that my Epicure business supports that. And then we have the last one, which is community and fun. We get to go to conferences, we get to dance around on virtual calls together, and you really get to be surrounded by a whole bunch of amazing people. I'm so grateful for everyone on my teams and all the amazing people that I have met on my journey. And I have some Epicure besties that I met in the beginning. And Maverick is an only child, but he calls them his Epicure cousins. So the kids of my friends in Epicure, he calls them his Epicure cousins. And we get together, we have virtual dance parties, and it's a lot of fun. So those are the 5 reasons, and I'd love to hear from you on the call. Which one excites you the most? Is it discounted income? Is it rewards and recognition? Is it flexibility? Is it mission and health? Is it fun and community? So I'd love to hear from you guys. And what would it be for you? Awesome. I love hearing these answers, and I will respond to you guys afterwards. And I'm going to show you the kit and turn my light on because it's kind of in that weird dusk where it's starting to get dark. But right here behind me is our business kit. I'm going to turn a light on. Not sure if that's better. So right behind me, this is Epicure's business kit. And I like to describe it as a FabFitFun box of food. Like, hello, it is like Christmas morning when you get this that shows up at your door, right? And really, I started my second career for this kit right here. And you know, it's less than a trip to Costco or Walmart. And the worst thing that could happen if you join and it's not for you is you eat the kit. So I like to say it's a pretty win-win situation. I always like to talk a little bit about fears as well. So in life, we often let fears stop us, whether it's starting a business like Epicure, or maybe it's, you know, going after a dream or something else, whatever it is, we often hold ourselves back. And in starting the Epicure business, I usually hear a few things. And one of them is not enough time, or you don't want to do sales, or the fear of failing. And I had all three of them, just so you know. And for me, I was a new mom, and so I wasn't sure when I was going to squeeze it in. But really, when you look at your life, where can you take away an hour or two of Netflix, or, you know, put your kid in the career box? And it also was a little bit of time for me, a little bit of self-care time. The other one about sales is my background is social services, and I love that our company is profit for purpose. We get to give back, and we get to give the gift of good food. And really, I just find that it is such an organic way to share our amazing product and our gift. But not only the gift of good food, but the gift of this business opportunity. For me, I am lit up and inspired when I get to support other people go after their dreams. So that is part of my new why, is supporting other people in having their epic lives. And then the failure. So this one I think is tough. And if anybody has kids, knows kids, has nieces and nephews, you see them when they start crawling and walking, and they get up and they fall down. They get up and they fall down. But as adults, we sort of like to keep things together, know what we're doing. And my business was, to be honest, the first opportunity I have had to kind of get messy and fail forward. And I know that I'm demonstrating to my son resiliency and tenacity and dreaming big and going for it. So I've had goals and I've crushed them. I have goals and I've fallen short of them. But, you know, I have gone for it and I haven't given up. And I really do believe that, you know, as I said, I have been giving this mountain to climb to show other people that anything is possible, including my son. And yeah, so we've talked about the kit. We've talked about what stops us in life. And then really it's just the nuts and bolts of how you want to run your business. And, you know, the opportunity is there. You can do the business anything from part-time to for the discount to, you know, whatever you want it to be, a 6-figure income, anything in the middle. So, yeah, so I would love to hear about everything that I talked about tonight. You know, what inspires you or what excites you about the business opportunity of Epicure? And I really encourage you, if this is something that you've considered before, or maybe just now, is to have 30 seconds of courage and to step into something new. And the cool thing is you have this entire community surrounding you to support you. And we support you in whatever your dream is and whatever your goal is. So I want to thank you guys for tuning in tonight. We did this as a public event, so you can share it into your group or into a message to a friend. And I really encourage you to reach out to whoever invited you tonight and just check in. And if you'd like to, I'm available this week. We can jump on a 3-way call if you have more questions for me. Or you can comment and I will happy to share more. So thank you for tuning in, guys. I hope you have an amazing night, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.